Good evening, all of you, and welcome to Kiley and Dylan's Sweet Dream. You all know better than I that this evening would not be here tonight if it were not for Marielle and Debbie and for Jessica O'Hagan. So we're here for Kiley and for Dylan and for all the other children, and because it is indeed a very sweet dream. You all are living proof that dreams can indeed come true. Moms like Marielle and like Debbie, and the dads who are devoting their lives to stretching the children and caring for the children and just loving them, have taken new hope from the scientists who are working in their laboratories to unlock the secrets of SMA and to develop therapies that might someday neutralize it.
As was true with Lynn Shear, I want to also acknowledge several people who have played a key role. And there's nothing wrong in acknowledging people who have done a tremendous amount of work at least twice. So I would like to again recognize Marielle McDonald, Debbie Cuevas, and Jessica O'Hagan. But I also want to thank all of you who are here tonight, and all of you who have been so generous in your contributions to support the work that is going on at the SMA Clinical Research Center at Columbia. There are amazing things happening at Columbia University Medical Center. This statement is particularly relevant to the mounting scientific attack on SMA, the #1 genetic killer of infants and the second most common genetically determined disease that affects our patient population. But there is realistic hope that a cure will be found in the near term, and one measure of this realistic hope is the decision by the National Institute of Neurological Diseases that SMA has been selected out of the more than 600 diseases that are being studied by that institute as the neurological condition that holds out the greatest promise for a significant therapeutic breakthrough in the near term. And together, we have been forging collaborations and conducting important experiments that are providing extraordinary insights into the cause of SMA and providing new ideas as to how to treat this condition. Evenings like tonight are so critical to bring together the patients, parents and families, scientists, physicians, and philanthropists who can help us underwrite the cost and maintain the SMA Clinical Research Center. So once again, I thank everybody who has been involved in this effort. It is truly a noble effort, and the beneficiaries of your generosity will be the many children who are now currently suffering with an untreatable condition. So thank you very much, each and every one of you, for being here tonight.
Good evening, everybody. As most of you now know, my name is Marielle McDonald, but probably better known as Kiley's mom. And I am here to present our first ever Wings of Hope Award to Dr. Peter Silver. It is really easy for me to stand up here and talk about Dr. Silver because honestly, there is so much that I could say about him. Without him, Kiley and Dylan would never be where they are today. His care and compassion for all of his patients and their families is truly remarkable. We have been so blessed that Dr. Silver has come into our lives. I don't think it is too often that you will find a doctor who gets as involved as he. He is constantly going above and beyond his call of duty. I speak not only for my family, but also for the Cuevas family when I say, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Dr. Silver, for being our strength when we had to make some tough decisions, for guiding us in making the right decisions for our children when they were so difficult to make. You are, without a doubt, a true blessing. So, it is my honor and privilege to present our first ever 2007 Wings of Hope Award to Dr. Peter Silver.
We proved that taking care of kids with SMA is a partnership, right? It's a partnership between the families and the physicians, and we all rely on each other for everything. Whether it's for that infection on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock, or figuring out how we're going to go on the Disney cruise, which was actually a lot easier than we thought. We all rely on everybody. We're all in this together, This is a great night. There are families that are here that I haven't seen for years. Dina Barbarino is here, and it's just a wonderful night, and thank you for putting it together and for doing such a great job, and thank you for this. It's really very special. Thank you.
My name is Debbie Cuevas, and I'm here to present our second Wings of Hope Award. The very first time that our son Dylan was in the hospital, we arrived in the emergency room completely overwhelmed. When one of the doctors in the emergency room took us to the side and told us that he could get in a lot of trouble, but that there was another girl already admitted into pediatric ICU who had SMA and was about the same age as our son. Over the next few days, we came to meet the little girl with the pretty eyes named Kiley McDonald. My husband Ron and I felt really blessed to meet Kiley's parents, Marielle and Jay. We were able to relate to each other, to feel the same fears, frustrations, and joys regarding our children. We wanted to meet other SMA families, so we decided to take on some fundraising initiatives and joined our foundations to form this one, and later formed a chapter of Families of SMA in the New York area. Our walkathons have raised over $80,000 in support of SMA research. So as you can see, what makes this award so unique is that it is being given to a husband and wife who has devoted their lives to the treatment and ultimately the cure for SMA. I think that both Dr. Kaufman and Dr. Komborlis would agree with me when I say that their most important and rewarding job is being mom and dad respectively to their 4 children, Daphne, Constantine, Paul, and Katerina. With all of that said, it is my honor and privilege to give the Wings of Hope Award to Dr. Petra Kaufman and Dr. Anastasios Komborlis.